Okay, this is an update on the inflatable paddleboard, which I tried to use the other day. It wasn't too successful. One of the problems I noted is that without the skeg, when you paddle, all you do is spin it around in circles. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a skeg for it. So to find out how wide it is, use these calipers here. They're nice and digital so I can read it. It says 0.38 inch. This plywood happens to be 0.35, which means I'll have enough room to put a couple coats of resin on there before I slip it in there, and it should be tight. Now the other problem is how to keep it in there. And if you notice, there's a slot right here, and down inside is a groove that goes the length. So I think if I make it just a little bit smaller so I can put it in and chunk it back, it should hold into the slots. So the first thing to do is figure out how big I need to make it and make some sort of design. These are vertical, so there's not like going that way. So first thing I need to do is make it so that it's the same width, and then make it roughly the same depth. You can always take off a little bit of that, so we're going to do this. So then from there, we need to make some sort of nice little shark fin looking thing, maybe like that. And this one could come up maybe a little bit too much there. Make it like about right there. A little round edge on there. Okay. Let's cut that out and see how we do. Follow me. Notice the airplane is still in the hangar. It's going to be moved here probably next week. My trusty saber saw and cut this out. Remember, I have to make it a little bit shorter so I can slot it into the slot. Now we're going to go over to my belt sander, shape it up a little bit better, and then test it to see how well it fits. Do a little bit of a trial fit here, see if she'll fit in there, and it does. And remember, I need to like put it up there and then slide it back at least a little bit to get it caught into the groove there. So what I think I'll do is probably take a little bit, make this a little bit shorter here, and it will slide back after I put it in. But that's pretty solid as it is. Okay, I'll be right. Okay, I'm back. Cut that a little bit shorter, as you can see here, so we'll be able to stick it in and then slide it on back. And it should lock in up here. I might be able to stick a pin here and slide it like that. So then it will lock in two different places. So it's pretty good. Now we just have to finish it and put some type of screw head or something to make that work. Okay, we've made a little bit of progress. These are two little screws I found at just the right length. The heads were too big. You can see that this is where the depth of that groove is, and allows me to slot both screws in to hold the pin. I'll put them on the other side now, but these heads are too big to fit into the groove. So when I'm done, put them in this air drill here. I'm going to use a file and basically file down the edge as the screw turns. Okay, we've done the final steps. I've rounded the edges of the screw, made heads off to make them smaller, and I've offset. You can see one's a little bit offset so they don't run into each other. I've got ones that can run in the front, and these will latch into the back. So basically you set it in here like this, give it a little push as it runs along the rail, slide it, and bam, there we have it. All that's left now is to put a little coat of resin on there just to kind of waterproof it, and then we're good to go.